Hello lovelies, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm called Sandy. You can call me Kun Sandy. If you're joining this channel for the very first time, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and click the bell so that you have post notification alert every time I post a new video. I'm sure you came here because of the title video, how to feel less stressed when preparing for an exam. Yes, I mean that. I really do. Many of you guys will be like, Sandy, how can you feel less stressed when preparing for an exam? It's an exam. It's an exam. Yeah, I know it's an exam. I know we have to feel stressed, but I don't that we don't have to necessarily feel stressed. An exam is like just testing what you've learned. It's not as if it's a race that you have to win. If you don't win, somebody's going to die. Actually, yeah. No, nobody's going to die. So I'm here to teach you how to feel less stressed when preparing for the exam. So I have 5 tips for you guys. Stay tuned. Let's go. Very first tip is don't compare yourself with others. Yes, I just said that. Don't compare yourself with others. Everybody is not the same. Everybody is different in their own way. Some people are intelligent in their own way. Some people have high IQ, some people have low IQ. So stop comparing yourself with others. The fact that he can read for 2 hours and get everything in the book doesn't mean you obviously is gonna be reading for that very 2 hours and getting everything. Seriously, sweetie, please don't do that. Because stop comparing yourself with others. When you stop comparing yourself with others and try to understand your own self and try to understand how your brain is and try to understand how your brain is functioning, how it's going to return the amount of information you can return within this number of hours, you're going to feel less stressed. That stress that you have been stressing all this time is going to disappear. The second tip is that try to finish all your unfinished work. Yeah, I know. You'll be like, Sandy, finish them. Yeah, do it. Because once you start reading a book or a subject that you have a lot of unfinished work with, you're going to feel stressed. You'll be like, oh my god, exams are next week and I'm not yet finished. I've not yet drawn this diagram. I don't know this essay. I don't know this information. I don't know this. I don't know that. I don't know this equation. All the stuff. You're going to be feeling stressed. Your brain is going to be feeling very stressed, and it can lead you to headaches, automatic headaches. So sweetie, try to finish your unfinished work. Even 2 weeks before you want to start preparing for your exam, try as much as possible to finish all your works, because once you start, you finish everything and you start reading, you see reading is going to be very easy. So the third thing is try to rest your brain. Yeah, you'll be like, Sandy, how can you say that kind of thing? Yeah, I mean that. Try to rest your brain. Sometimes we overwork our brain in such a way that we say, no, I must know this at this particular time. I must know this. Even when your brain is telling you, please, I'm tired, allow me to rest, but you be like, no. At the end of the day, you see that you start to develop a lot of headaches, and even what you try to read at that moment when your brain was trying to tell you, I need rest, it doesn't stick in your mind, and you go to the exam hall, something you know that you read it, but you're unable to remember it, and you start to see witchcraft. Nah, there's nothing like witchcraft. It's just your foolishness or your carelessness. Let's not say foolishness here. Oh, the number 4 thing is that look for a study plan, sweetie. Look for a study plan. When I say look for a study plan, I don't automatically go and draw a timetable and be like, today from this hour to this hour I'm going to do this. I, for one, that method doesn't work for me. It can work for others, yeah. It can actually do for others, but for me, it doesn't do that. So what I'm trying to explain is that if you know you can read this subject for 8 hours and understand it, try as much as possible within that day to try and look for 8 hours. If it's 2 hours, right? Try as much as possible to look for 8 hours within your day to read that particular subject. At least it helps you to reduce that stress, that tension in which you think that, oh my god, I have not finished this subject, I have not even gone half of this course, all those kind of stuff, and reduce the stress in your brain, and you start to see you start to pass very well and have A's in the subject. So it's quite easy. Okay, the fifth and the final one. I know some of you guys are going to like disagree with me about this, but try studying and not reading. You guys may be asking me that, is studying and reading, are they not the same thing? No. Those are purely different things. They don't, in fact, they don't match. Reading is like, I take a book, I just read like a literature book or a story book. I'm reading, even if I'm reading biology, I'm reading like a story. Yes, crops grow this, crops grow that, the human immune system, water comes from this way and goes that way. I just read it doesn't stick in my head. I just know, yes, I've read it, I've read biology, yeah, I've read it. But if you ask me one question in it, I don't have an answer. But I read all the book, I know all the book. Studying is like, you don't essentially need to read everything in the book, but you look for the most important. In my next video, I'm going to show you guys how to study in order to have brilliant results. If you want that, just put in the comment section. I'm going to help you with that in my next video. Anyways, so studying, you don't necessarily have to read everything in the book. You don't necessarily have to read everything in the book. So with this, if you do all these steps, I promise you, sweeties, I promise you, you're going to see amazing results. You're going to stop stressing a lot, and voila, good result. 8 grades, and your parents will be proud of you, and they'll buy you that perfect gift, or that perfect phone, or that perfect MacBook that you've always been praying for. So that is it for today. Thanks for sticking and watching the video to the end, and I have a surprise for you guys. All you have to do is subscribe, go to the comment section and comment down. Love you. See you next in my next video.